What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle. Welcome back to another episode of Closing Belle. And not only is my energy on the up and up, but we're talking FIFA player rankings. And there is a lot of back and forth. That's why we're going to have a special guest. Chris is going to join me just a little bit later on. We're going to get into the FIFA forecast. We have a guest showdown. Don't go anywhere. FIFA 21 is on the horizon. On the FIFA forecast, the weather starting to get a little chilly. Summer feels officially done to yours truly. I think we've missed out on summer. If you did not get a tan, this is what you're going to deal with at this point. And we're talking FIFA. We're looking at gameplay that's been out. And I want to analyze. I'm waiting for more and more information with some of the new features and some of the attacking functions in particular. It takes time to practice and really get those down packed. And then, of course, we got to talk ratings. So that's what we're going to do right now. All right, here we go. We have all these player ratings, and as much as I'd love to just give you my opinion, that just doesn't seem right. I've got ChrisRM with me. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to talk about FIFA 21 ratings.
I want to be very clear. We have not discussed any of our choices of players, our back and forth, who deserves what, who doesn't deserve this or that. But I will say, if you've been all over Twitter, you've got some early access here. You've seen, and there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of disagreeing. What word would you use to describe this, Chris? Maybe shocking, outrageous, surprising?
I think it's just borderline ridiculous, to be honest.
So I'm going to make you follow up from there. Who's first on your list that we need to discuss between players that have... It's strange saying this. There's certain guys that got upgraded. Their overall rating went up, but their usability is going to go down in FIFA 21 because of the statistical allocation.
I would say the first one on my list has to be Thiago. The fact that he got a -2 in a season where Bayern won the treble, he was an integral part to that squad. He was outstanding in the Champions League final. I believe he was man of the match. And he had an insane season. I don't know where this is coming from, where he's getting a -2 downgrade. I don't know if it's his age. Maybe EA are starting it out where they're kind of lowering the rating every single season. He gets a little bit older, but he had an amazing season, and there's no reason why in any world he should be a -2 overall, in my opinion.
I would have loved to have been at the EA round table or the square table or the rectangle table, whatever table that they're using for some of these discussions. Because you could just say Bayern Munich players in general. All they did is have success. And you're looking at Lewandowski, fine, 91 overall. That's cool. Thomas Muller didn't technically get downgraded, but he kind of did because he got a little bit slower. Rating stayed the same. Thiago actually got a 2-point reduction. Gnabry, I don't know what he did wrong. He went from an 84 to an 85, but he lost 8 for pace. And if you play a lot of FIFA, if your wingers are not prolific, they're not dynamic, they don't get in behind, they don't make defenders nervous, they don't have the same type of value. And he's fast. He's freaking fast.
In my opinion, he should be getting an 86 overall minimum. Just don't understand where this pace downgrade comes from. Not just from him, but from some other players.
And I'm going to build off this. We're talking about pace. I want to talk about Sancho, another winger in the Bundesliga. I'm kind of confused. He got a 3-point upgrade, which is huge, especially when you're going from an 84 to an 87. That is significant. That is something that is a big reward for your success on the pitch, and then you're being rewarded, or you should be being rewarded on the virtual pitch. But it's a similar story. This guy is 20 years old, and you took him from an 88 pace to an 83.
And another thing with Sancho, I mean, I'm looking at his card. He did get that minus sprint speed, but they actually gave him his composure back, which was good. That's one of the small things I would say with EA is they didn't give him composure in the last couple of FIFAs. He actually has a start of 84 composure, but everyone has been up in arms with the sprint speed on these types of wingers because you're not going to get a whole lot of pace from your midfielders. So you're really relying on that front 3 or front 2, whatever you decide to play, for pace to get in behind or to stretch the defense or whatever.
I've got a few other names. I don't think you're going to have this on your list, but I feel that Lukaku, who did not receive an upgrade but had a career year, career best, Inter Milan, joins a new club, switches leagues. He's an 85 overall, coming off kind of a suspect season. I know that you're a Manchester United supporter. He definitely didn't reach expectation. Is that fair to say when he was at United?
Yes, I agree. He did not live up to his expectation.
He revitalizes his career at Inter Milan, and all he does is score goal on goal on goal. They have pretty good success as well. They bring in a lot of new talent. overall, great season for Inter Milan fans, and he doesn't receive any type of upgrade.
I was going through the ratings before, and I was like, wait a second, how in God's green earth is Lukaku the same rated? He had a great bounce back season. I was gonna say his name if you didn't say his name, so yeah, we agree. Yeah, I have a couple other player stats ready to go because I did some research before this. Another one, somehow Aubameyang gets a -1. I don't get it.
What does he have to do, Chris? What does he have to do?
I don't get it. He gets second in the Premier League Golden Boot race behind Jamie Vardy. He got 22 goals this season, this past 2019-20 season. There has not been a single player in the Premier League since Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has gone there that has scored more goals than him. So what does he have to do? He is Mr. Consistent. He plays every game. He plays in different positions that you need him to play in.
He's the main player there. The team's really built around him, and you're right. Sometimes he has to play more on the wings, which maybe not as traditional for Aubameyang, and all he's done is score goals. So I'm also confused. It's similar to Aubameyang for me as Timo Werner. Timo Werner could not have had a better year. Probably could not have a better last 2 or 3 years in general. And I feel like for whatever reason, EA doesn't give Werner the burner enough credit. And he got upgraded in FIFA 20. He started as an 83 base. After the winter upgrade, he was up to an 86 base. So that is his new starting rating. And when FIFA 21 drops, he's now gone to an 85. Which I just am confused by. What does he need to do? It's similar to the Aubameyang story.
Yeah, no, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I think a lot of these downgrades that we are looking at from a lot of these players, they're giving themselves some sort of ceiling, right? So, you know, if, say, for example, Thiago's an 85 overall and they expect him to have a really good season, maybe they're kind of waiting for him to get a couple special cards coming into FIFA 21 because of how good he's been.
But we're moving into the guest showdown. Otherwise, I'm telling you, Chris is not going to let us move on because he's a big list. Because everybody I mentioned, he already had the stats pulled up. So that tells me that he's got a lot of stats pulled up. Guest showdown. Let's talk about it. Good luck, Chris. I hope there are not too many Manchester United questions because that would put you at an advantage.
Yeah.
This week, Premier League trivia. With the Premier League just getting underway, we have decided to do some trivia around the English League for today's guest showdown. Whoever has the most correct answers wins. Are you ready? I told you to get something to write on because you don't trust me, I don't trust you, and we're not going to share our answers. First question, who has the most titles in Premier League history? Is it shown to the camera?
Not yet. Give me a second. Yeah, I just wanted to go all caps. All right.
Mine's actually all caps. If you miss this, you are no longer a fan and you should be cut out. That's going to be Manchester United.
Yes, I have that. All right, let's go.
Which of these teams has been relegated before, Manchester City or Tottenham? So this is a guess for me.
Yeah, because I know City has gone down a couple times.
I put Manchester City.
So did I.
Yep, I think that is pretty correct. What active player has the most goals in the league right now? I also know this one. You're putting pressure on you. I know this one 100%. One of the
think I know this one too.
Underrated strikers in Premier League history. The correct answer is Aguero.
Oh, I got Aguero. Okay, we're good.
Name the only team to go undefeated in the Premier League season. Got this one, baby.
Yeah, I have a lot of fans from this team. They're
Right.
friends.
What active player has both the most assists and most appearances in the league right now? Fantastic! So I got what I asked for here. I'm not sure.
Oh man, this one I might actually get wrong. Yeah, I don't even think mine's correct, but I went with Ozil just because I remember a couple seasons he had he almost broke the record for most assists in the Premier League.
See, he definitely doesn't have the most appearances. No way. I went with Gareth Barry. What's the answer? Oh, James Milner. So we're both wrong.
Jesus.
Which London team is older, Tottenham or Arsenal?
I think I remember somebody told me this like literally a couple days ago actually.
Just based on, this sounds so stupid, but just off of the arenas, I feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
I went with Spurs.
I went with Tottenham as well.
Which club is famously memed for being tough to play at home, particularly on a cold, rainy day? This is popular in the FIFA community as like a kind of a meme as well.
Stoke City, yep.
Which club has the biggest stadium in the league with a capacity of 70,000?
I'll show it on the screen, but it has to be the team that I'm showing. It's Man United. They have a 76,000 capacity.
Yep, I got Manchester United as well. I've been to Old Trafford. Which player now plays for Liverpool scored the fastest hat trick in Premier League history with Southampton, only taking 178 seconds? I don't think this one's going to be Virgil van Dijk. I'm sorry. So we're going Sadio Mane.
Yes, I got Mane.
Yep, that's going to be right. Okay, so we have a tiebreaker to decide this. What was the average age of players in the Premier League last year? Closest one wins. So hopefully we don't put the same number.
Average age?
I have no idea. I hope that's not a stat that you have.
Yeah, this is just a guess. Like, I'm gonna guess we'll see.
All right, I've got I'm not putting a lot of thought into this. My answer is up.
My answer is up too. What did you go with?
26.
I went 25.
Well, then we're going to have a winner and a loser. Hey, let's go. Come on. 26 years and 275 days, which they did not tell us to put the days. That would not, if we both put 26, then what are we going to do? We're going to have a draw here. That closes out this episode. Please let us know in our hefty debate of just player on player on player. Which guys did we leave off? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And Chris, thank you so much for coming on. Where can everybody find you?
All right, so my socials is ChrisRM22 on everything. The YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I do a lot of market content, a lot of trading, but I'm a solid FIFA player. I would say getting 23 plus wins like a lot of other people in NA. I do have some sort of competitive I love to just compete against other players, so go over to there. That's where you can really find me. Thank you for allowing me to come onto the video. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
Now I'm looking for more content for us to get together in the future, but we have a lot more coming out for you ASAP.